Hello! Hello, hello! I'm Munchmeister VT, and I'm a Wordcaster VTuber who does variety content. I'm here today to give you a behind the scenes of the music video that I put out last month. So, with the music video, it was a cover of 52 Hearts, which is an original song by Bao the Whale VTuber, who I look up to a lot, and I also love and adore the song, which is why I chose it. This is going to be a short behind the scenes in order to show the process of why I chose a song, what went through the entire process of, recording it and commissioning, and just some little other fun facts about everything I did leading up to the creation of the song as well. Yeah, our song cover. So, with that, let's dive in. So, the very first step is actually learning how to do the song. So I started learning the song way early back with my music teacher, eebeegames, who runs a music studio, Evie's music studio, in order to teach her students and other fellow VTubers how to sing. Yeah, really great, highly recommend her. So I began learning the song for one of her recitals in the summer, the past summer. And with that, I ended up learning the song, learning how to sing it, and practicing. After a lot of practice, finally recorded it. But there's some fun little bit to the recording process itself. So it was around the same time that I started making the commissions as well, beginning to reach out to people and find the artist, the mixer, and everything. But the recording process, the little fun fact I have to share is, with recording a song, you want the room ideally to be sound treated, at least to remove as much reflective surface and reflective noise that can bounce back from you singing and speaking, in order to stop the reflective sounds from bouncing back into the mic and causing, just extra noise. Well, in order to do that, my room isn't exactly sound treated, but there is the next best option, which is a blanket. So around my desk, I made a blanket fort, and it took me about 11 hours in total with breaks in order to record the song, because I had to redo so many parts of the lines in order to get it right. So it was not an easy process. It was not an easy process, and I kept redoing the lines and again, in order to get them right. And after a little bit of, some flubbing here and there with Audacity, using some of the wrong settings, eventually I finally got it right. I was finally satisfied with my recording, and then I sent it in to the mixer. So this is where I essentially finished my part of the recording process, and now I move into the commissions. So I'm going to be talking about my 3 commissions. Okay. So first of all, there is MiiTang Wu, or also known as MiiTang, who did the mix and master. So as I wrote in a little review here, because I didn't get to leave a review for a lot of my comms earlier, so I wanted to do something on Twitter. Me did an incredible job mixing my voice from start to finish with plenty of updates, and really just made my voice absolutely angelic. Like, I was not prepared for my voice to really sound like this. I got to voice a lot of my concerns ahead of time before the vocals were recorded and given, and as I was recording it. And me was really understanding and communicative with me throughout the whole process. I really wish I could have recorded and submitted earlier and sooner, because it was a bit of a rush order. I'm so sorry, me. But me still worked really hard to get it done in time for the recital. And it was after the recital was done that I continued the process of turning the song into a cover. So that's essentially the timeline. She turned out the initial tuning and mixed super quickly, and there was a lot of amusing updates that showed a lot of care with the plugins used, and finally when done, I almost cried because I never imagined I could sound like, the video above. Yeah, and I highly recommend me for your commission, for your mix and mastering, for your audios and songs and covers. Yeah. The second part which was roughly simultaneous, was the illustration commission with Skittles, or Trusty Skittles. This was a recommendation, or actually, all 3 recommendations were within Evie server, so that's another thing as well. You know, really great place to, you know, learn about different resources and everything. Again, highly recommend. So with Skittles did this fantastic illustration, taking my requests and even the very vague and indecisive ones and creating art. And overall was really, you know, communicative, fast, super detailed, managed to understand my really messy requests, provided regular updates, was easy to work with, and overall was, you know, like, had a great time commissioning and everything. I highly recommend Skittles for your art and illustrations. Yep. And then last of the 3 commissions, and this happened after the previous 2 had finished, since, you know, both parts are required, the art and the music, in order to actually begin the process of the music video. So for the music video, I got a recommendation from a friend for AkiraMV. So AkiraMV did some excellent work combining the music and the art into an amazing music video. Akira understood my messy request and added so many smooth and cool effects. Like, there was a whale in the music video. Like, you see the whale? And then some other really cool things like the water drops and the reflections and so on. And overall, it turned out really amazing. Just everything went beyond what I could have imagined, and I'm just so happy with the, you know, the end result. So I really recommend all 3 of these commissions. I recommend MiiTang, I recommend Trusty Skittles, and I recommend AkiraMV, on Twitter known as Ryoriku Dako. But I commissioned AkiraMV from Fiverr, so on Fiverr it's AkiraMV. Yep. Yeah. So that was a process, and even eventually the song was finished, but I had to choose a date in order to release a song. I deliberated over when to release it, but I decided to set it for October 16, which was my model reveal anniversary the year prior in 2022. That was when I revealed this redesign of this model from Vroid. I made this using a mix of just like some of the default stuff in Vroid Studio and also some assets from Boot PM. All the credits and links can be found on my Twitch profile, Twitch bio and everything. But yeah, that was when I released this model. And so, you know, you see here the whole magician aesthetic, blue and white and the monocle and everything. Yeah. So, I decided to just overlap it with that date since it was going to be a special day for me anyway, so I might as well reveal the song then. And the rest is history. That, you know, premiered 52 Hearts, had a watch party, and everything went really well from there. And then, the really surprising thing was that Bao the Whale VTuber retweeted my song cover. I was so surprised about that. I did not expect that at all. I was really surprised and shocked, and I was like, oh my god. Oh, I was so shocked, but you know, I'm just really proud of everything that went into this. I'm really proud of everyone's work that went into this creation, and I absolutely could not have done it alone in any step of the process. So this was why I wanted to do a behind the scenes video in order to showcase a bit of what goes on in the process of, you know, making cover, or at least my process, because this was my first time doing it. And there was, you know, I definitely could have done things a little bit more quickly and sooner. But you know, that's my process, and hopefully if you're listening to this, you enjoyed listening to my story, my little, you know, blanket fort story and anecdote, and everything else with the commissions. Yeah. And with that, thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate you spending your time here with me today, listening to this video. If you want to hear more things like this, if you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see other variety content, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. So, thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate you, listening and watching this video. Bye-bye!